Hey guys, Mike Adleski here, Outreach Coordinator for Mac Incorporated, and this is the next video in our Life Bridges home exercise series. So I thought it'd be cool to do some fun little hand-finger dexterity exercises. This stuff is really good for you. It's good for you for arthritis pain or just kind of general finger dexterity and movement mobility and everything. So we're going to start off with a really easy one. I'm just going to show you this one on my left hand. So all I'm going to do is just take my fingers, kind of take turns pinching them together with my thumb. So I'm just going to hold it for a second or two. Just try to get as much tension in there as I can, just a big squeeze, and then let it go, and then straighten everything back out, and then go back through. So this one you can kind of go by feel, but try to do it about 10 times through on each finger. It's a nice easy squeeze, hold it for a second, nice easy squeeze, hold it for a second, and then just repeat back and forth. You've done it about 10 times for each finger there. Next one we're going to do is just getting them all involved, another squeeze. So all I'm going to do is put my hand together and make a fist. So I'm going to do this 3 different times with 3 different levels of intensity. So this first one here, I'm squeezing. I'm only at about 50% tension. I'm going to hold it for about 10 seconds. I'm just going to shake it out for a second. I'm going to do another big squeeze again. This time I'm at about 75%. Really digging my fingers in this time, squeezing my thumb in, feeling a little bit of tension in my forearm, maybe even up my shoulder a little bit. And then the last one I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze it 100%, as tight as I can. So you're going to feel pretty much every muscle in your arm kind of tensing a little bit, getting involved, trying to squeeze that thing nice and tight. So once you do all 3 of those, relax, shake it out. Like I said, just hold those for about 10 seconds each. Alrighty, the next exercise we're going to do, it's a cool little knuckle mobility exercise. So I'm just going to start with my thumb pointed up. My hand nice and flat, nice and stretched out. So all I'm going to do is just kind of hinge at my knuckles and come down in this little L shape, this little gooseneck shape here. And then I'm going to reach my fingers all the way down to the bottom of my palm and straighten everything out. Same thing, going to that little L shape, reaching down. So you can do this, hold this for a second or two, straighten back out. L shape, all the way down, just nice and slow, nice and under control. And again, that's another good one you can do for about 10 total reps. The next one we're going to do is the claw. So I'm going to start with my fingers spread super wide. I'm going to actively get my fingers as far away from each other as they can. So your goal for this one is to not let your fingers touch each other. So all I'm going to do is just kind of curl my hands in, curl my fingers in. And I'm just going to reach into my palm with my fingers, hold this claw position here for a couple of seconds, then just stretch everything back out. So again, just kind of pulling those fingers in towards your palm, just curling them up as tight as you can, and then straighten them back out. So that's another one you can do about 10 times. Another exercise that's pretty similar to that one, we're just moving in a little bit different direction, is making an O with your hand. So again, I'm going to start nice and extended, everything nice and straight, and then I'm just going to reach through. I'm going to try to make as big of an O as I possibly can. So you're trying to make as big a circle as you can with your fingers here, then just straighten it back out. So same thing with the claw, just kind of bring it down, get into that position, just hold it for a couple of seconds, straighten it back out, and again, 10 reps on each hand, and you're good to go with that one. Now, the last exercise I got for you today is just kind of a little finger extension strength exercise. So I'm going to put my hand flat down on my leg. Again, you can use a table, just anything flat. You can get your hand started like nice and flat. So with this little finger extension exercise, I'm going to go through each finger, and I'm just going to lift and hold it for a second or two. Bring it down, lift, hold it for a second or two, lift, and then lift. So just keep going through that one. Just hold it for 1 or 2 seconds. Kind of similar to the first exercise we did. Just try to get 10 times through on each finger, just up for a little second. Try to do your best to only move 1 finger at a time. It's a little tricky. This one's a little tough the first couple times you do it, but it's a cool little exercise. So hope you enjoyed those for today. I hope they were helpful, and thanks for watching.